Of Astrobotic. And John, congratulations, a major award today.
Thank you. It is indeed. So today NASA awarded us a $200 million contract to deliver a rover that they're building to the pole of the moon to drill for water.
Well, I'm going to ask you about that specifically in a few minutes, but first, tell our viewers, what is Astrobotic?
So Astrobotic is building a payload delivery service to take payloads from all over the world up to the surface of the moon. So the whole idea is complete end-to-end. If you want to go to the moon, you come to us, book a ride, and we'll take you there. So
well,
we've got customers from all over the world, and now we have 2 NASA missions on the books.
Well, you're not actually taking human beings to the moon, are you?
Not yet. So it's all commercial cargo and robots and instruments and science that's going to be going up to the surface of the moon.
So tell us about this special award today. The number is boggling, $199 million?
That's right. Yeah, so this is a full end-to-end service contract to deliver a NASA Viper rover, which is about a 450 kilogram or around 900 pound rover, to be sent up to the surface of the moon, delivered to the pole of the moon, where it will then drill for water in the permanently shadowed regions of the moon. So there's actually water in those permanently shadowed areas, and if we can find it, you can drink it, of course, you can split it, and you have oxygen to breathe, and potentially, most importantly, you can split it and make rocket fuel. So it's a first big step to learning to live off the land of another planetary body.
And what Astrobotic does is that you're the delivery system, so you're making the lunar lander. Is that what you're doing?
That's right. So we go out and we buy a launch and we build a lander to put on top of that launch vehicle. And then we take the payload from NASA, in this case, the large rover, we put it on top of our lander and fly it out to the surface of the moon. Once it's out towards the moon and landed, we then operate that vehicle from mission control right here in Pittsburgh.
That's pretty exciting. I mean, it's no longer Houston, we have a problem. It will be Pittsburgh, we have a problem. Well, hopefully not.
Well, hopefully Pittsburgh, we've landed on the moon.
So why did Astrobotic get this contract? What is it that you bring to the table that nobody else can bring?
Well, our commercial service has been well established. We are a market leader for delivery around the world. And our technology and capability for the lander is very well suited to this NASA mission. And of course, NASA's expert reviewers agreed, and we're just so honored and so thrilled to be a part of this mission. It really means a lot to us as a company, and I have to thank all of our friends at NASA for believing in us, and we really look forward to making the nation proud.
Can this be related to the recent space launch with Elon Musk's company? Do you have any connection to them?
Well, there is a connection with the way NASA is developing space in 2 important ways. First is that NASA recognizes the efficiencies of commercial space, and the SpaceX launch to send humans up to the International Space Station was a huge step to show that NASA truly can have commercial partners accomplish really great, amazing feats. And that same thing can be applied here for the moon. And then the second important component is that this mission is going to the pole of the moon to prospect for water, but also to lay the groundwork for a future human lander that will go in 2024 that NASA is planning to send.
It's my understanding, John, that this is going to be, I think, your second. You have another project, I think, that is going to go, is it next year in 2021? And is this one in 2022? Can you lay it out for us a little bit?
Sure thing, yeah. So our first mission, Peregrine, flies in 2021. And that mission is to send a lander to the equatorial region of the moon. And we're also delivering NASA payloads and other commercial payloads from around the world. Our second mission actually is to send a rover where we are building the rover, and that rover is being sent on another lander, and that one's going to fly in 2022. This new mission that was awarded today is the third mission, and that's to send this larger Griffin-class vehicle to the surface of the moon and deliver NASA's rover.
And then finally, let me ask you about the connections to Pittsburgh. Obviously, you're a Pittsburgh-based company. What does this mean in terms of jobs, in terms of economic development right here in Pittsburgh?
Well, I am really, really proud and happy to be building this company right here in Pittsburgh. Our headquarters is right in the north side. We have 74 employees right now, full-time, that working for the company right here in Pittsburgh. This will take our count well over 100, and we're very, very excited to be in Manchester, right in the heart of Pittsburgh, and taking the city to the moon. And we're just so excited, and we can't wait for the city to join us in celebrating and watching the moon landing unfold, and to just watch the excitement from Mission Control as it all happens live on the surface.
Well, I love the idea of Mission Control Pittsburgh. John Thornton, thank you so much. Congratulations to you and all the team at Astrobotics.
Thank you so much, John. Appreciate it.
Here in Pennsylvania, the rate of new COVID cases continues to slow. The state reported 467 new cases today. The state